Good morning. Oh, good morning to you, Grayson, too. He thinks I'm talking to him. So, I was really enjoying this morning. I was out talking with one of my neighbors, and we were laughing about some things that, people sometimes often complain about, like the mosquitoes around here. It's great. We've had rain yesterday and a little bit the day before, and it's going to rain, I think, now for the next couple days, on and off. And it just refreshes everything so much. Flowers bloom, the air seems fresher, but also the mosquitoes blossom too, especially in all the puddles that stand around and stuff like that. And boy, down here we got some very potent mosquitoes. So, you can complain about it, or we were joking about it. He works outside in his yard a whole lot. So, the mosquitoes have really been attacking him. But it's really nice to laugh, to have somebody to laugh with, to take things that could be sources of complaint or chagrin or despair even, and be able to laugh about them. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing yesterday, in case you noticed. So I wanted to recommend this book to you. Now, this is one of those books, I'm a big fan of audiobooks. This is one you actually have to read the print version to really appreciate it. It's called Anguished English by Richard Lederer, Lederer. Anguished English, an accidental assault on our language. I think that's the rest of the title, more or less like that. But yeah, if you just Google Anguished English, you'll find it. This book is so funny. It's about mistakes that mostly have been in print, like students have made writing papers or church bulletins or, stuff like that. And you've probably seen a lot of these because over the years they'll be printed in different places, as little reasons to laugh, like Reader's Digest will have that kind of stuff, or other places will have it. You'll see it in memes and stuff like that online. But sitting down with this book and reading it, I tell you what, one time, well, let me get some milk here so I can start my coffee. One time, my husband and I went away to, where did we go? I think it was to Charleston, South Carolina. Might have been to Wild Dunes or someplace like that, out on the beach anyway. And I was tremendously pregnant. I think I was due in maybe 6 weeks, and I was so, I had like extra amniotic fluid. Miriam, if you're watching this was with you. And I mean, if I would get on an elevator with people, they would actually look a little bit like, their eyes would get a little wide, like, oh my God, is this woman gonna give birth right now or something? What if the elevator gets stuck? I mean, I was so big. Well, so there we are in Charleston and staying at this lovely resort. And I decided one evening that I would they had, one of those great big bathtubs where you could really stretch out and relax. So I got in the tub and made myself a lovely bath, and I had this book with me. I was laughing out loud so much. My husband came in, he said, oh my God, people are going to think like there's some kind of maniac staying here or something. What's going on? Because I was just in that tub cackling away at all. I mean, I just sometimes could hardly catch my breath. The things were so funny. And they're funny not just reading them as they are, but because of also the commentary that the author, Richard Lederer, has about them. So I wanted to recommend that to you because it's so good to laugh. When I see my neighbors outside and we'll be able to laugh about something together, I'm able to come back in, even if it's a miserable day where I've been bitten by mosquitoes, or it's super humid and uncomfortable, or cold and rainy, or blazing hot. I can come back in and really have a smile. Because, actually there's something physiologically that happens to you. Your anatomy is the parts of your body. Your physiology is how everything functions, okay? The chemicals, the biochemical stuff going on in your body. So anyway, something happens to you physiologically, and it affects your brain, and it really does cheer you up. So, I highly recommend laughter. Okay, now, I had a double espresso scuro this morning with some milk. I've gotten in the habit of kind of knocking one of those back before I take the dog for his walk, and that perks me up too, I will admit. Okay, so I know that I should not make a regular 7.77 ounce coffee in here because I already put milk in, and this is one of those wonderful bone china cups from Ulster Weavers. They sell this at the Bee's Knees in Massachusetts, but I happened to get this one in the Cotswolds when I was there. Oh, was it a year ago? Was it 2 years ago now? Oh my goodness, it's... my sense of time since this whole COVID thing is a little bit off. But anyhow, yeah, so I have one, and each of my daughters has one. Love this mug. But it's got the lovely, larger, this curves out further. So it's really nice to hold. Okay, so what was that? Oh, yes. You know what? I've got a Fortado here. 5.07 ounces. I'll do that. Okay, so yes, even in the Bible it says that laughter is a good medicine. And I think, Reader's Digest, I don't know, I haven't looked at one in years, but they used to have a little page called Laughter is the Best Medicine, and they'd have short little amusing things on there. That's a steal from the Bible, because that's where it was originally written, in the Old Testament. Okay, what else was I going to say? Well, my goodness, I'm just, so off on laughter here. I might get out my copy of Anguished English and sit and read that for a little while. I'll have to be careful I don't spill my coffee, because I'll be laughing so much. I don't want to shake it out of the cup. So, here's my lovely coffee. Oh, yeah. And by the way, Grayson, where are you? Here's the sleepy Grayson with a big breakfast on his tummy. Grayson, hello. He's shaking his head, no, not now. So, okay, nope, it's not going to overflow. Oh, I'm so relieved. Anyway, so just for those of you who are wondering, it looks like the medicine that they gave Grayson is helping him. The last 2 times we've been out, yep, it's helping him. So, I'm very hopeful about that. I used to really like Fortado, and then my tastes kind of changed. Well, apparently I like it again. But since this is my second cup, I'm going to fancy it up a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, golly. And I've got a lot of skinny syrups up here. I have more in my pantry. I haven't opened them up yet. I don't want to have too many open at a time. I don't know, just on principle. Because then I'll end up with, what? I'll end up with stuff like, you know, a dozen bottles with hardly anything in them. So try to have not more. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Try not to have a dozen open at a time. So, some toasted marshmallow. Woo! Kind of like a little dessert. Since I've had my breakfast. Grayson has had his breakfast. We've had our walk. How far did we go this morning? We didn't go that far. 0.55 miles. Kind of a short walk this morning. Well, I'm going to celebrate the happy things that I anticipate today, because I'm going to look for happy things. Oh my goodness. So listen, thank you for helping me start off my day happy. I hope that you have a good day and that you have eyes for positive stuff, because if you're looking for it, you'll find it. God bless.